And here it finally is, MRTV through the lens footage of the micro OLED module of the Pimax Crystal Super. This is going to be an interesting video that you should watch from the beginning to the end, because I'm showing you Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. That's what you're looking at right now, day flight and night flight. And I'm going to show you Automobilista 2. Also, day race and night race. I'm going to show you Star Wars Squadrons for all those space games fans. And I'm going to show you Kayak Mirage through the lens. So absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video, because all of this goodness is coming up. So nice to have you back here on the channel. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if you're excited about high-end PCVR, absolutely subscribe to this channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. All right, let's talk about it. The micro OLED module of the Pimax Crystal Super. This is the best visual fidelity that I've ever seen in a VR headset, period. So why is that the case? First of all, we're looking at 4K micro OLED displays from Sony, the best that there are out there right now. That it's so simple. With this high fill factor, you absolutely cannot see any kind of pixels anymore. It is truly over now. Yeah, it is impossible to see it. Then, combined with this, we have the new concave view pancake lenses from Pimax, and I was so surprised when I first saw them in Shanghai at the office, at the Pimax office, how they pulled it off to make these kind of lenses that have very little glare compared to lenses, to the other competing pancake lenses of the competition. That really surprised me. That really surprised me. These lenses are great. They're not perfect. There's still some glare, and from time to time you will see it in this through the lens footage, but it is truly like so good. And yeah, that's why this combination, this optical stack, is the best that you can get right now. And for all the people who are thinking about getting the Steam frame, yeah, it is going to be a great headset for sure, but you're not going to get these visuals. You're not going to get this 4K resolution, and you're not going to get those black levels. The black levels that you're going to see in the next video clip that is going to happen in a couple of minutes. We're first going to look at this cockpit again. So what you also can see here, this really good edge-to-edge clarity. It is very hard to make through the lens footage, right? You can see that from my older footage from other headsets. When you look to the very right and to the very left, normally there's going to be something that's not very sharp. Here, it is pretty much sharp, everything, pretty much, right? So it is, and it was not hard to make this. You just through the lens. I was just filming this through the lens here in my office. So now, night time. We are in Taiwan here at the Taoyuan International Airport by night. And this kind of atmosphere where blacks are truly black, you can only get it with an OLED panel. This is the magic of OLED. Check out how dark the cockpit is. And the cockpit is really this dark, right? So it is not like Black Crush or something. This is truly as it's supposed to be. And yeah, hello there, my co-pilot. This is just wonderful. This kind of atmosphere, you can only get it in a micro OLED headset or in an OLED headset. And the wonderful thing, look at the display here, the white display. You see there's very little glare. And for the yellow button, there is glare, but it is also in the game. In the game, it also looks like this, right? So this is not because of the lens. So check out the green here. There is no glare. The white from the display, there is no glare or very little glare. And that is why these lenses are so good. In other headsets, in other competing micro OLED headsets, this would be a glare fest now, because, well, it is simply this high contrast scene where you have white on a black background. And that is what makes this headset or this module here, this Pimax Crystal Super MicroOLED module, so good. And it is simply my favorite headset right now. And you know, I have them all. Yeah, but not the Galaxy XR, because it was stuck in Taiwanese customs and they don't want to send it to me. But that's a different story. Yeah, just check this out. Looking out, it feels like I am here at this airport at night. This kind of atmospheric shot you can only get in micro OLED, and because the lenses are so good, I'm not even taken out of immersion because I have a glare fest. So yeah, this is definitely better than in the Mega Nex. It is better than in the Big Screen Beyond 2. And if you look at this through LCD panels, like through the Quest 3, this will be some grayish, unhappy through the lens footage, right? And yeah, we don't know yet how good the LCD panels are of the Steam frame, but I'm 100% sure it will never reach this fidelity at night. The blacks will never look as good as micro OLED. So I must say, really, congrats to Pimax. If they manage to deliver this in masses to you quick, then they will win 2026, because that is astonishing. This is really astonishing visual quality that I'm just a fan of. For all the flight simmers, this is it. This is it. Yeah, here it is. All right, now we are in space. Yeah, for all the space fans, space game fans like Elite Dangerous or Star Wars Squadrons, yeah, this is made for you. This is simply made for you. Like the darks, the blacks of space, simply incredible. And how good this cockpit looks, like how sharp everything is, right? The resolution is just close to perfect. It's basically photorealistic. So yeah, this is exactly what you want. And the wonderful thing is, this headset or this module, these panels, they are also not dim. They are looking good, right? They are really looking bright enough, in my opinion, especially because of these contrasts, these high contrasts. You know, you have real blacks, and then the green here of the display, it just shines, and it is just a joy to play Squadrons here in the Pimax Crystal Super MicroOLED module. Yeah, very cool, very cool. So the details, the edge-to-edge clarity. Here you see there is some glare, right? You see it here right now. So there is some glare. It is not without glare, but it is way less than in other pancake lenses. Yeah, so yeah, look at this. This is like the perfect example now. Perfect blacks, but the bright parts are bright. So there's no black crush. Everything is just like how micro OLED is meant to be, or why it is so good. Why it is so good for VR. Okay, that is Star Wars Squadrons. And also, yeah, let's have a look here at my glove, of course, just how good it is, and also the blacks again here, down where my feet are. It is just black. You simply cannot see stuff. It's not grayish. It is black. All right. So yeah, again, for people who love space games, also this is it. And now check out the sweet spot. How easy it is to find the sweet spot. I love this test because it shows you, hey, I don't have to look for the sweet spot. It is simply there. Yeah, that's a great test. It shows, it proves how good the sweet spot is here of the Pimax Crystal Super MicroOLED module. All right, now we are in Automobilista 2. And yeah, simply have a look at things that are further in the distance. I know that you are, that you want this. You want to see things in the distance. That is here. Now look at the cars, how they still look good also when they are far away. That is the nice thing here, the clarity, the absolute clarity of what you're looking at. Yeah, and you have the great edge-to-edge clarity. So, very good. Yeah, here now, look at this. Look at the left of the display and on the right, and it's still very sharp wherever we look. So, and I'm telling you again, making these through the lens videos is tough for other headsets normally. But for this, it was pretty easy to make it look this good. And you will see it when you get it yourself. When you get the micro OLED module, or when you get the Pimax Dream Air, because both share the same optical stack, so it's basically the same. And I made a very nice through the lens video of the Dream Air as well, that I can also link for you here, so you can have a look at some other games, how good it looks in other games. Yeah, so very cool, just super enjoyable. And I have another video coming up where I do an A/B comparison between the micro-OLED module and the ultra-wide module for all of you racing sim fans. Yeah, so lots of videos coming up here on MRTV about the micro-OLED module. Yeah, very good. Now I'm driving backwards here while I'm doing the through the lens video. It's not so easy to do it. So now, yeah, night race. It's the same course, and this is just the perfect example of how atmospheric this looks. I really felt like, hey, this just looks so photorealistic, and it doesn't look video gamey. You know, it just feels like photorealistic, and this atmosphere of it's getting darker. Yeah, only like this in micro OLED, and those pure blacks. And you see how little glare we have, even though we have this high contrast scenes like yellow on black. That is absolutely noteworthy and very special about this display and lens configuration that Pimax have made here. So again, Pimax has a winner here. They only need to be able to mass produce it and deliver it. Only. Yes, so Pimax, this is your chance to win in this high-end PCVR industry. I think like the Steam Frame is an amazing headset, but it's not made for enthusiasts. So Pimax has now the biggest chance ever to win in this high-end PCVR industry. They could do it. So Pimax, get your together and work on like mass producing this and sending this out to the waiting customers who have already pre-ordered this. This is the main thing now. This should be their priority above everything else. Above everything else. Yeah, so that's that. That is Automobilista 2 at night. Absolutely fantastic. The best, yeah, like atmosphere that you could think of in VR. Okay, now back to something sunshiny. We're looking at Kayak Mirage through the lens, and yeah, also here, it is simply the best visuals that I've ever seen in virtual reality and in Kayak Mirage. It is photorealistic. It simply is photorealistic. So if you want to enjoy the game how it was meant to be played, with perfect, with pixel perfect photorealism, incredible colors, truly incredible colors, unbelievable contrast. Like you see the dark scenes here, right? The shadows. It's dark. It's super dark. But at the same time, you have something super bright. Like here now, the hand. Yeah, it is simply incredible to see this. So that's why I can tell you, I have all the headsets. I have seen at least all the headsets, and this is taking the cake. This is taking the visual fidelity cake. So yeah, basically, if you want this, your decision is going to be: do you want the micro OLED module or do you want the Dream Air module? Do you want the Dream Air? So I haven't had the Dream Air at home, right? I've just seen this prototype. Right now, I would go for the micro OLED, because the Pimax Crystal Super is actually, comfortable. It is very close to arrive at your doorstep. Hopefully, much closer than the Dream Air that I suppose is going to come out somewhere in summer 2026. Yeah, let's be MRTV realistic. So yeah, if you want this visual fidelity as soon as possible, it is the Pimax Crystal Super Micro OLED module. Also, it gives you more flexibility with the better audio. I'm very sure that the DMAS are better in terms of audio than the audio is going to be on the Dream Air, right? It's modular, it's better. Then there's going to be the faceplate. If you don't want inside-out tracking, you can exchange the faceplate to have lighthouse tracking. You will not be able to do that with the Dream Air. You have to choose, do I want Slam or do I want Lighthouse? There's not this kind of flexibility. So overall, I am convinced right now that the Pimax Crystal Super MicroOLED is a great choice. And then if you want more FOV, you can go for the ultra-wide module, right? And simply have the best of both worlds, and you can simply exchange it. So many kind of advantages for the MicroOLED module. Yeah, that is my video here, my through the lens video. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. Of course, if my videos help you to make an educated purchasing decision, I would be very happy if you support my work by buying through the MRTV links down in the description of this video. You're going to get free shipping, you're going to get $20 discount, and you're supporting this channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, ask in the comment section any questions, anything you want. I'm going to answer to you. That's everything I have. Looking forward to see the next one. Until then, bye.